8 baby boomer inventions. 1. Implantable artificial heart. Invented by Robert Jarvik. Jarvik is a prodigy from Michigan. He invented a surgical stapler while still a teenager. Jarvik wasn't the first to develop an artificial heart, but his 1982 creation, the Jarvik 7, was the first implantable device. At 78, Robert Jarvik is still working in his field. 2. Scanning tunneling microscope. Invented by Gerd Binnig. Binnig is a German physicist. In 1981, he helped develop a new microscope. It allowed scientists to visualize individual atoms. Thus, advance has paved the way for nanotechnology. Binnig and his fellow researchers received the 1986 Nobel Prize in Physics. 3. DNA fingerprinting. Invented by Sir Alec Jeffreys. Jeffreys is a pioneering British geneticist. In 1984, he discovered unique sequences within strands of DNA. These sequences differ from one individual to the next. Jeffreys immediately saw the potential for forensic investigations. He developed a technique for identifying those sequences. DNA fingerprinting is now widely used to identify people. 4. Apple II. Invented by Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs. The two computer pioneers grew up in the San Francisco area. They met while both were summer interns at Hewlett-Packard. Wozniak and Jobs launched a technological revolution. In 1977, they created and marketed the Apple II. It was the first personal computer of its kind. It had color graphics, a sound card, and expansion slots. 5. Portable dialysis machine. Invented by Dean Kamen. Kamen is a prolific American engineer and inventor. He created the ambulatory infusion pump. Then he went on to tackle another medical problem. Kidney disease patients had to travel to dialysis centers for treatment. Kamen invented a portable dialysis machine. It enables patients to treat themselves at home while they sleep. In 1993, Kamen's creation was named the Medical Product of the Year. 6. World Wide Web. Invented by Sir Tim Berners-Lee. Berners-Lee worked at CERN in the late 1980s. In 1989, he wrote a groundbreaking paper. It described a method of sharing hypertext documents over the internet. Berners-Lee didn't patent his concept. He deliberately released the protocol out into practice. He developed a software language to create web pages. Berners-Lee also created the first web browser. He made it available to others in 1991. 7. Optical character recognition and text-to-speech technology. Invented by Ray Kurzweil. Kurzweil built his first computer at 15. It was programmed to compose original songs. In 1970, he graduated from MIT. Kurzweil founded his own company in 1974. He led the creation of an OCR system. It enabled computers to read and recognize printed or typed characters. In 1976, he developed the Kurzweil reading machine. It was the first device that combined OCR with text-to-speech. Kurzweil's innovations made it possible for archives and libraries to be digitized. He also made it easier for blind people to access texts. 8. Nanoscale motor. Invented by Alex Zettel. Zettel is an American experimental physicist. He's one of the pioneers in nanotechnology. This field involves the creation of super tiny materials and devices. In 2003, a team led by Zettel created a nanoscale motor. It's a functioning electric motor, just 500 nanometers across. That's 300 times smaller than the diameter of a human hair. The motor is tiny enough to ride on the back of a virus. In 2007, Zettel led the creation of a similarly tiny radio receiver.